15 miles from downtown Atlanta. All right, first pitch coming up. Jordan Westberg getting ready to hit.
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Swings through that one for strike 1. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now here's the Orioles DH, Jacob Wilson.
Nope, that's inside.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Ripped on the ground to second, tosses to first, and that's the inning. Bobby Witt Jr. digs in now. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
The 0-1. There goes the runner. They pitch out. Throw to second. Out, and that wasn't close. Outside.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Ball 2. And a swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Got him. Now 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Just
that's
missed.
Out.
And that's through there for a strike. 1 and 2. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. Top of the second. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. Chris Sale ready to get back to work. Swings through that one out in front that time. Sale, the tall lefty, 180 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2010. Olsen takes it himself, 1 out in the second. He was late there, strike 1. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. Outside low, ball 1. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here's Adley Rutschman. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
This one in the air right field. And he dropped it. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Taylor Ward.
This one in the air, center field. Harris on the move, and that is that. Bottom of the inning, so now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson. And there's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
Yep, that
Those
ball went
always
out.
feel great.
Just
Nope.
missed.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Sliced hard but foul. Got him swinging for the K. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. At the plate, Drake Baldwin. Foul ball there. The 0-1. And there's 2 down.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Ozzie Alvarez.
Fly ball down the line. And that will drop foul. Fouled off left side. Olsen off of first with 2 away. That one almost got him. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Rutschman on to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Back here in Atlanta and into the box for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Late swing fouled off. 0-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2. That's inside.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Second baseman, Blaze Alexander.
Slider right there. Smoked on the ground a second. Over to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Jordan Westburg now at the plate. And a swing and a miss there.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting, because of tendencies, a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Swings through it. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. 0-2 now. That one
Ball
missed.
inside.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Next offering is in the dirt. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next
Ball
pitch
3.
misses, and that's ball 3. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. Tap foul at the plate. Comes up empty.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you
got him looking.
Up next for the Braves, the shortstop.
And now it's Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. And a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Quick move to first. Now back in safely at first.
Yeah, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Bradish checks the runner. Safe at second, and he gets back in. 2 on, 1 out. Runners on the move. Throw to third, and he's out. The 1-2. It's softly on the ground left side. Fires to first, and the inning is over. Start of the fourth, and into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Chris Sale back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Swings through that. And that's dealt it away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Fought off foul. Langford takes it in for the out. 2 up, 2 down. So now Pete Alonso at the plate. Alonso, former second-round pick out of the University of Florida. There's a swing and a miss. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Out towards left center. Harris under it. And that'll do it. Bottom 4. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ronald Acuna Jr. Westberg. In plenty of time to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Late swing, foul to the left. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And there's a ball. That's towards center. And there are 2 down. Austin Riley at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Slice down the right side. 2 down, nobody on. Here on opening day. Next offering upstairs.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Got him swinging. All set for the start of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Mike Trout. That one fouled off.
You know, these Orioles, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Struck him out without a swing. Picks up strikeout number 7. Ground ball, Austin Riley. Fires over to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a miss. Two down, nobody on. Slider misses outside. And that clips the inside corner. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That's his 8th strikeout. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now it's the Braves DH, Drake Baldwin. Swings through that one for strike 1. Baldwin in his 2nd season, 24 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. 1-1 now. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there, and that one is foul, so we'll try it again. 1-2 now. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Yeah!
Ball 1.
And he's out on the tag. Michael Harris II will hit next. He reached on a walk his first time. And there's a foul ball.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive.
And that is that. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. And into the box for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill. Late with the swing there. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. He went around, says Rusty Valentine. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Oh, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jordan Westburg. This one popped up right side. Olsen under it. And there's 2 down. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. Henderson tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And that one fouled off. Swings through that. Outside. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. And next for Atlanta, Wyatt Langford.
Left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Late swing fouled off.
Nope. Outside.
Two down, nobody on.
Hey.
And that's a strikeout looking. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Back at Truist Park, here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Jacob Wilson.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. 1 away. Swings through that one. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 0-2. Just misses with that one.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. They get frozen.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Trout.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And he swings through that one. Inside.
Ball, that's inside.
A ball, 1 strike. And a swing and a miss. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Outside,
Very
that's a ball.
impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Toss to Alonso, 1 away. Big time out leading off the home 7th. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Looking to get the tying run on base. Alexander throws to first in time. He's out. Here comes Austin Riley. The outfield playing him to pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field
out.
gap. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back here in Atlanta, now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. New pitcher for the Braves, Dylan Lee.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back
Ball,
into the game.
that's inside.
Inside, just missed. Fouled off down the right side. Lee, 31 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2016. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A solo shot. And that one fouled off. Lee He's got some good and some bad. The positive is he doesn't walk very many guys. But, Chris, the problem is that he is prone to giving up some homers. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard.
Up next for the Orioles.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. He's already homered here in this one.
And it's flip a coin, because the good thing is that you can bring a guy like this in with the bases loaded and not worry about walking in a run. But on the other side, if he gives up one of those homers, it counts for 4.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2-2 now. Swings and misses. Went back to the changeup, and it was successful. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Nope, he held back. And the 1-0. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it. So changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Now Jordan Westburg. Ward, the runner at first with 2 gone. Almost got him.
Ball 2.
And it's fouled away. Jackknifes out of the way.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Ball 4. Take
and ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Orioles, shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Now a pop-up on the infield. And a foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. This one in the air, center field. He's got it, and that is that. On to the bottom of the 8th. So here's the Braves designated Drake Baldwin. So a lefty out of the pen. Dietrich ends.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
0-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. The throw to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Up next for the Braves, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Westburg. And there's 2 away. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Michael Harris the second. He's 0 for 1. On the ground. Alexander gets it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. Now here's the Orioles DH, Jacob Wilson. Into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Orioles, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Foul tip straight back, and that squared him up in the mask. That didn't feel good. Out to center. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the grab. Now a throw to first. One out man at first. And next for the Orioles, Mike Trout. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. Carrying well. And gone out to the deepest part of the field. Hammer, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Waste no time there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed.
Oh, that got him. So next to hit for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill. And a foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Stays alive. And the 0-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Up the middle with. They take the force out, and that's the 3rd out. Back at Truist Park, bottom 9. Sean Murphy getting ready to hit. Ward on the move to the alley. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a foul out of play. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Man at second. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Braves down to their final out. Here's Acuna now. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Foul ball there. Ends is just 1 strike away. Base hit. Here comes Witt around 3rd. He will score. It's 4-1.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
0-1 now.
Well, he's really working him away this at-bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The Orioles trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field.
Back-to-back singles, really important at bat coming up now.
Big here, bottom of the 9th. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Andrew Kittredge.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because.
And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles take the season opener and move to 1-0. Radish with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel.
Espera There's nothing colder than your shoulder when you're dragging me along like you do, like you do. And then you switch up with no warning, and you kiss me like you want it. How rude, how rude. But I kinda like it